I've got two pouches on the desk right now, both from a company named Maxpedition. You probably heard them. If you haven't, what rock have you been living under? What's going on, guys? Welcome back down the Barbarian Bar. I've got two pouches here from Maxpedition called the Platy. Two different sizes for maybe two different types of people or the same person. I will tell you what, I've been rocking this one for a while, trying it out, testing it out. I've been excited to try this one out. It's a little bit larger for what I've been doing, but I will tell you some reasons and maybe some ideas behind both of these and why there are many options for many different people. So we'll get them out of the way really quick here, what the main difference is, because there's not much at all. One of them, this is the 4x6 size, smaller, and then you got a 5x7 size. You know, comparing them side by side, get a good idea what the main difference is. So if you are looking to snag one of these, you maybe want a smaller one, here's a size comparison to them individually. I'll be honest with you, I've been on the website and I've looked, I was like, how do you decipher? Best way is, well, see them side by side. Like I said, I'll overlap here. Is it a 4x6 by 5x7? With that being said, let's take a look at what we got here. Let's start out with this 4x6, the small one. You got a zipper out front. You can put as many random objects as you want. You want to put rocks, credit cards, you name it inside there. EDC tools, I'm just being funny. Solid zipper there, I will say. Easy to use, no snagging. Now, of course, you got two pockets up front. Pens, slim knives, you name it. We'll shove some stuff in there and check it out here. Little loop up here and a nice lanyard style, which is adjustable right here. And then on the other side, opposite side, you've got a larger slide-in pocket with some webbing, which is elastic. And then you've got two smaller slide-in pockets, however you want to call them, right here. Very versatile, lots of things you can do. And the same thing applies to the larger one. Elastic looping, big pocket, two smaller pockets on the opposite side, and your big zipper pouch. Both made from rugged 500D water-resistant coated nylon, and it boasts the 4.6 and the 5.7. Secure with genuine YKK number 8 zippers. Like the option for the paracord, because you know what? If you're maybe sneaking out to deer camp, sneaking out to your tree stand, or you're just trying to be quiet, this is not jingling around like some with a metal zipper. But that's always a nice little added feature. I want to kind of showcase and talk about maybe this string here. I like that option like this. If you're traveling, if you're at a convention, you can put all your stuff right up front here. I do think that that's kind of a cool added addition. If you're traveling, keep all your stuff up front, safe and secure. So, you know, pickpocketers, pocket pickers, you know what I'm talking about, those types of people. Keep it nice and secure up front. You can shove it in the sweatshirt. However, let's put some stuff in here, kind of see what it can hold, what it can fit. Here is a Arcfeld Pro. Let's see if it fits in here. It does fit, but it is very, very tight. It's almost a perfect fit. So it does fit that front pocket. And of course, it would fit back here as well. Fits better in that pocket. Size-wise, though, it might hang over a little bit, so maybe that's where you'd want to use the loop paneling. So there's a comparison there. If you are a fan of this flashlight, which I am, here's some options here for you. It fits amazingly in the 5x7. The larger one's perfect for that one. Of course, it fits over here. I think for this one, does it fit in here? No, not quite. But you could slide it through the loop and maybe, I think it fits perfectly over here. Okay, so there's a size comparison with the Arcfeld Pro. Maybe you like to carry a fixed blade in your pouch. That works perfect on that side. Little snag, not too bad, but that's good. That means it's not going to fall out. It means it probably won't fit in the smaller one. Yep, too small for that one, but it would fit over here, which is very nice. Okay, this is the T-Kel Piranha, if you're curious what knife we're looking at. Here is a Leatherman. This is the Arc. Huge fan of it. This is my favorite. This is the obsidian one. Let's take a look at that one. Does it fit in here? Did we get that here? Looks like it will fit. A little snug, but hey, that works. Okay. I would guess it won't fit here. Yeah, it won't fit on the front one there. Will fit in this one, I bet. Yeah, that'll fit there. Very nice. Okay. I like that. So if you're carrying some of these tools, this is a good example, I think, on which ones might fit best. I like that. Fits great there. Okay. All right. So far with the tools that I'm carrying, I see the larger one is a little bit more catered to what I like to carry. Of course, a pen. We know what fits in here because it's been carried in that one a few times. Slide it in there. Perfect. And lengthwise, this is the Big Idea. This is actually a collaboration with TCal as well. This one actually would probably fit really good like this. Put it through the elastic loop there. Slide that in. So size-wise, that's perfect. Okay. And then we know it's going to fit here, but let's put it in there just for size reasons. Fits all the way down that far. So if you want to slip it over here like this and you put the elastic over it, kind of an option, an idea. And of course the big side. Perfect. So far, I'm actually surprised I haven't carried this one more for, like I said, for how much it can carry and cater to what I usually carry. Here is a Galvanox bit set. Fits in there perfectly. Does it fit in this side? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kind of deep far in there. Not too bad. Yeah, it won't fall out as easy. Let's try it on the smaller one. Man, that fits great there. Okay. On this side, might fail to fit in there. Okay. It would fit. I think you'd have to force it. It would fit, but I'm not going to force it because I think it would get snagged up. So I can't suggest that side. Of course, the fingernail clippers, I'm going to load it fully. Here is a notebook. This is how I've been carrying it. I've been sliding it in this big pocket like that. I know it fits perfect personally because I've been using it that way. Let's go all the way down to the bottom here. There we go. And of course the big one, we know it's going to fit there. No problems. And then a hank. I would say you'd probably put the hank inside this pocket here. We know it'll fit in there. No big deal. And then I talked about, what you put in here. Maybe you put your credit cards. Can you put them here? Nope. No, I wouldn't want to do that. You can put your credit cards in there if you wanted. About credit cards in this one. Nope, won't fit there. You could put them in here. Okay, you could even do that with your credit cards if you wanted. So this could be, an everyday thing for the larger one. I'm not gonna lie, this larger one. Let's fill out the larger one with everything here. Put the smaller one aside, and I'll pack this one fully. Put that in there. Let's see how I would do this. I would probably, I don't know if I'd rock the credit cards up there, but I guess you could. I'm going to do it anyway. I like that. I actually like that idea. And what did I want to do? I wanted to put a knife over here. The pen made sense. I really like the idea of putting the pen here. Slide that down. Grip that perfect. And I think I could even put this, yeah, I could. Is it snug? Oh yeah, no, it'll be fine. So the pen's in there, it makes it a little bit more snug. There we go. But I kind of like that. It actually fits perfectly there. Okay. Let's see. Knife over there. I want to put that on the credit cards. Let's see. I'm going to put it over here. Actually, no, I'm going to put the arc-filled flashlight right there. All right. Now, where should I put this? I got the credit cards in there. But then again, they could share a spot, couldn't they? Actually, then let's take the credit cards out of here. That doesn't make sense to have them out in the open if you're carrying this around. Let's put that there and use this opening because this is going to be for cash. Credit cards will go in there. I'm also going to put the hank in there. This is a awesome hank. It's got microfiber on one side, and then on this side is just regular cloth. So I use this a lot. I use this for cleaning the camera, cleaning my glasses, cleaning my phone, all sorts of things. Put that in there, and then let's throw that fingernail clippers in there. Now, I've got a full EDC in one spot. Platy's pretty cool. I dig it. I like the size. Let's see if we can put all that into the small one now. And remember, some of the stuff you guys may not carry, so it may not matter to everybody. But like I said, these are just things that I EDC every day. So, you know, I'm just showing you some ideas and some options. All right, let's see. Now, I believe we tried to put it on that side, but it didn't fit. So let's put it over here. Actually, works fine. Okay. And I wanted to put this. Yep. Like that. On this side, I know we talked about putting the pen there. So let's put the pen in there. Credit cards go on the inside. We talked about this bad boy. No one fit there. Let's put the notebook in here. All right, so now, what am I running into issues here? Well, getting a little snug, but I like this. I like the statue of a smaller pouch. Let's see here. Where did my fingernail clippers go? They're gonna go in here as well. I would say, I think this will fit in here. Did it fit? Now that we got it kind of tight now, though. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work. This you may have to carry on yourself. These may have to carry on your person. But otherwise, not too shabby. There we go. Pretty neat. I'm not going to lie. I'm a fan of the Platy. I think it's a great pouch. If you're a fan of the Platy, like I said, I'll have a link in the description. I just like to show you guys some cool different things. What is out there? What is available? Because that's what this channel is all about. EDC, everyday carry. If you are into the EDC gear, go ahead and check out this video right here.